the Darklands.
Horrorcaust. Scott D. Foard.
Holy crap!
What was that? An attack?
Calm down, Major. I think we hit someone.
Oh, please don't let it be a civilian.
It's a girl.
Great. First action report for the occupation.
Is she all right, Sergeant?
A few bruises. Looks like she had the crap knocked out of her. But she's coming around.
She doesn't look like a local.
Yeah, she's so skinny. So pale.
Miss, can you hear me? Are you all right?
Go slow.
Was? Oh,
It's all right, miss. Where are the allies? Speaking the English?
allies. Oh, thank God. Yes, I speak English.
Why don't you sit up, miss?
Thank you.
You just ran out into the road. We didn't have a chance to stop.
Are you all right, miss?
I can walk, if that's what you mean.
What's your name?
My name is Heidi Blut.
Miss Blut, I'm Captain Everton. This is Major Hammer, and the fellow helping you up is Sergeant Foreman. Are you sure you're all right?
Why don't you take my jacket? It isn't right for you to catch your death of a cold after we almost ran you down.
Thank you, Sergeant.
My pleasure, miss.
Call me Heidi, please.
Heidi, where are you from? What made you run into the road?
I needed to get away from the Nazis before they... Oh, God in Himmel.
Nazis? Still here?
Yes, Herr Major. They have a camp. A work camp, about 10 miles up that road on the left.
I see the mine, but it's marked civilian on the map.
I don't know how long it has been a work camp, but it was a mine before the war.
That makes sense. We plan to move into that area day after tomorrow.
I know it. But there might be Nazis just waiting 10 miles away to ambush us as we fan out around the county. I don't want to get caught with my pants down.
What are you thinking, Major?
If she can guide us, we can hit those Nazi bastards while we're still at full strength. Catch them napping.
Maybe. Heidi, how many Nazis? How many prisoners?
It's a small camp. There are only about 24 guards and a few officers, but they won't be surprised. They know the war ended, and they know an army is coming to occupy the region. Oh, Major, you have to hurry. They're planning to kill all those people. They're planning on herding the workers into the mine and blowing it up.
Those Nazi scum.
Probably trying to hide the evidence of what they did there. Just like they tried at Spieglitz.
No doubt. This changes the plan. Sergeant,
Yes, Major?
get Miss Blut into the truck. Let's get ready to hit them ASAP.
Yes, sir. Come on, miss.
Give me that walkie.
Here you go. You're not thinking of charging in a single column down that road, are you?
Let me help you, Heidi.
Wouldn't be my first choice.
But it is your first combat command. So let's just take a minute here.
Let me just look at that map. So, we came down this road. Sergeant, this map doesn't show any other good roads to that mine.
No, sir. It looks like it's just this one road, down the valley, and up to the mine.
Only the one way in.
Which means the bastards can't escape neither. Sergeant, this looks like this hillside overlooks the camp. You think Baker Squire could make it through those woods?
It's a hike, but they should be able to make it in a couple of hours.
That would give us time to set up a command center here at this river crossing.
Deploy Able and Charlie squads on this flank and cover the river escape.
Sounds like a plan. We should talk with her more. See what else she knows.
Good thinking. Sergeant, let's move them out. We're burning daylight. I think we only got about an hour or so left.
Right, sir. All squad leaders on me. New orders.
I'm so happy that I ran into you. I was lost. I just had to get away.
I understand. Tell me more about the camp. You're not in prison clothes like in the pictures of some of the other camps.
9. Mine was work even more despicable than mine work. I was the consort of the commandant.
You mean he?
Yes, that was my life for the past 4 years. I had to get away.
No need to worry about him anymore, Heidi. We'll settle his hash.
But good. Keeping sex slaves. I can't wait for some payback on this one.
The men all set, Sergeant?
All set, sir.
Think we should have 3rd Platoon move in to support us, just in case things go wrong. They're only 20 miles away.
For 24 guys? If you think we need it. But have them post up here at the crossroads. I think our boys can handle it.
We'll make you look good, sir.
That's the spirit. Now let's go show the locals what an occupation army can do.
It's good to see you smile a bit, Heidi.
I'm just so happy to know that my people have hope.
Baker is coming online now, sir. Our boys are taking positions as you ordered.
Very well. Any more from her? You all were quite chatty there before.
Yes. The Nazis have no heavy weapons. Just the standard that you might expect at a work camp. A few machine guns. Seems about 2 squads of men. Mainly they were there just to keep the ore flowing.
Makes sense.
Gunfire in the trees. Hang on, boys.
Who the hell is shooting?
I ordered no contact yet. No need to warn them we're here.
Right. Doesn't sound like enemy engagement.
What's going on, Abel? Who's doing that shooting?
It's a Nazi, sir. Shot at us as we were moving into some shed on the left flank.
Anyone hurt? He dead?
We're all good, sir. He's messed up a bit, but the boys left him pretty much alive. Seems like he was the only one holed up in here.
Get him up here to HQ ASAP. Over.
Roger.
Probably just a lone guard at a pump house or something.
We'll know shortly. How's your German?
As bad as yours.
Well, Foreman's going to be bringing that Kraut back here to PDQ. I think we've better find out what he knows about the camp. She's a civilian, but he's wearing a uniform, so he'll know more of what we need to know before we move.
9!
Excuse me, Miss Blue?
You should go ahead and kill him now. He's from that camp. He needs to pay.
Miss Blut, I can appreciate your feelings on the matter, but this is a military operation, and we need to know what he knows before we put these men's lives on the line.
Yeah, but Captain...
That's enough, Miss Blue. It's done. But you can help us.
Surely. I'll do all that I can to help.
You speak German. We don't. When he gets here, I'm going to need you to translate for us.
I can do that, of course.
Thank God that's taken care of. I read German pretty good, but speaking it is a whole different animal.
Some intelligent officer you are, Everton.
Well, I learned to read German so I could study Martin Luther, not to chat about military intelligence.
Okay. I just don't want things going foobar. All quiet on Charlie Company's side so far. Are there any other buildings outside of the mine, Miss Blute?
I wouldn't know. My work kept me confined inside the camp.
Hammer, what a question.
Sorry, Miss Blute. I misspoke.
Coffee, Miss Blut.
Heidi, Herr Captain. And yes, please.
Then you must call me Lionel. How do you take it? I'm afraid we have no milk.
Black, please. Coffee is my second favorite drink.
Hold that thought, Heidi. It seems our guest might around.
Howdy, Kraut. We got a few questions for you.
Nein, nicht sprechen English.
Don't worry. This here little lady will be happy to translate for you.
Hello again, Klaus.
Yeah, no, I lied. I speak English well. Don't put me anywhere near that creature, I beg of you.
All these soldiers around and he's afraid of her.
You don't understand. How could you?
Yes, Klaus, we don't understand. That's what we were hoping you could help us with.
You see, we're about to pay a visit to your little mine there. And you better be able to count every one of those people as they walk out.
You mustn't go anywhere near that camp.
Why? So you can bury the evidence?
All our lives are in danger. You don't understand.
Major, Baker Company. We're in position on the heights. Camp looks awful quiet from here. Over.
Major, please, listen to me. You can't go into that mine.
I've had about enough of you.
Thanks, Sergeant. Now he's out cold.
I just wanted him to shut his yap. I guess I don't know my own strength.
I only hope you didn't kill him.
Baker, what can you see from up there? Tell me about emplacements. Over.
Shaft still seems open. Lots of carts at the entrance. Nobody moving around. All quiet. Over.
Damn. Hope we're not too late.
What about the mine site, Baker? Any activity there? Over.
2 towers. Both with machine guns. Can't tell if they're manned. Maybe they're hunkered down for the night. Over.
Or they finished their nefarious work already.
Stand fast and keep a watchful eye, Baker. Advise any movement. Over and out. We might have gotten here just in time.
Thank God.
Let's not start saying our rosaries just yet. We still don't know what we're facing.
I'm beginning to think I know enough. Sergeant, take Heidi here and 1 man out of 3 from Charlie Squad and scout the approach from the west side of the camp. Report back to me on the radio.
Can do, Major. Come on, sweetheart. Show me where the good foot goes.
You think we've got enough to go on?
I have enough to follow my orders.
We're an occupation force. We're here to replace the local police and make sure things don't blow up.
Look here, they've only got a bunch of guys and no heavy weapons. We skirmish with them at worst. We move in at force at best. Either way, if it's something we can't handle, they're trapped in there, not us.
Call me Missouri, but I'll believe it once Klaus wakes up again.
And what do you expect him to tell you? He's probably the commandant. Why else would he hate Heidi so much?
Very good questions, Major, and I intend to put them to him right now. Wake up, Klaus.
Oh, God, Himmel, was? Please, just kill me already.
No, not just yet, Klaus. You didn't get a chance to answer Captain Everton's questions yet.
Klaus, you know why we're here. Heidi told us the plan was to bury the workers in the mine. Is that true?
Well, yeah, but that was to protect us all. You don't understand.
The only protection you get right now is me, Klaus. If you committed a war crime, you better come clean about it to me right now, or else I don't give you a chance in hell of living through the next 2 months.
It was no war crime. It was an act of humanity, and we never got the chance to finish it. The shaft only partly collapsed. We have to get away.
So you did blow the mine?
Yeah, but it wasn't like that.
Sure, and you were just following orders. Jeez, he makes me sick.
9!
Hammer, wait.
Spill it, Klaus. What's going on in that mine?
Come in, Major. Foreman here. Come in.
Go ahead, Foreman. Over.
I lost the girl, sir. We were working our way back to HQ, and I don't know what happened. She just slipped away in the dark. Over.
Roger that. Just get back here and report. Over and out.
Think she was scared about the assault on the camp.
Probably. After what she's been through, she probably figured she helped us all she could and just walked away.
She's got that luxury. We don't.
No, Captain, that we do not.
Foreman reporting, sir. Sorry about the girl.
It's all right, Sergeant. So, Klaus, what's it gonna be? Truth or death?
She isn't scared, Major. And she didn't run away, Captain. She's still out there. And, Sergeant, I would tell my men to be very afraid of her.
Quit talking nonsense, Klaus. She's not the one to worry about here. It's your buddies in the camp. Start making some sense.
I don't wish to waste time, but since you insist, ask any questions you like.
Now that's more like it.
What type of unit was based at the mine?
314th Wehrmacht Support Corps, 2nd Battalion. We were down strength when I left, only about a dozen men. Maybe less now. I hope not.
Reinforcements? Any supporting units in the area?
Captain, the war is over. There are no more supporting units.
Yeah, but I know in certain parts of Germany, men who were soldiers are now criminals. They attack occupational forces and kill Allied soldiers.
They call themselves werewolves, according to intel. So the question is an important one. Any buddies left around?
All the units in this area of any importance were called up in the last defense of the Reich.
What the hell was that?
Sounded like it came from Able Company.
Able, report, over.
We've been hit, sir. We lost Grant and Fenton. Never saw what hit us. Over.
We heard gunfire. Was it the enemy?
I have no idea who it was, sir. It was us shooting. We never saw anything. They're torn up, though, and it wasn't by bullets.
Hand to hand? That doesn't seem right.
Pull the pickets in and tighten up the formation. I'll get back to you. Over and out.
I'll go check on Charlie Company.
Good idea.
Baker, come in. We've had engagement in Abel's sector. Anything on your front? Over.
All quiet here, sir. But there's movement in the trees around the camp. With the sun almost down, I can't see anything too clearly. Over.
Stand by, Baker. Over and out.
I think we still have time to call in support. I don't like this.
We're a combat unit, Captain. This may be my first command, but casualties are something we are trained to expect. We're not going to abandon those people just because the enemy drew first blood.
So what do you want to do?
I say hit 'em now and hit 'em hard.
Why are you so dead set on attacking?
And why are you fighting me? Shouldn't we both be fighting the Nazis? I don't care if it isn't Nazis killing my men. I say we get some blood for blood payback.
It is unwise to launch an attack if you don't know what you're walking into.
I've had enough of this. Between you and Klaus, we'd still be fighting a war. I'm in command here, and we're gonna save whoever is left in that camp. All units, advance. You have permission to fire at any hostile target. Be careful, there are civilians likely to need assistance. Let's move out. Over.
Baker here. Roger that. Over.
Abel here. Orders acknowledged. Moving out. Over.
Charlie, advance and attack. Acknowledge. Over.
What now?
Charlie, this is Hammer. Come in. Over.
That's Charlie for sure.
Charlie, come in.
Getting hit, sir. That's 4 men already. Get that BAR on that hedge. Where are the Tommy gunners?
Hold position. I'll send help to you. Watch out for Sergeant Foreman. He's on his way to you. Over.
Here now, sir. Swarming a perimeter. For God's sake, sir. Send help fast. Over.
I'll go and get Abel to reinforce by flanking down the ridge.
Good. That'll force the enemy into the basin for a counterattack.
Wait 5 minutes and tell Charlie to open up with everything they've got on this tree line.
You got it. Be careful.
Don't worry about me. You just worry about...
Everything!
Stop! It hurts!
What are you doing?
Trying to save your life, you fool. Now be quiet.
What the?
Shh! For pity's sake. Quiet.
Get off of me. What the hell is going on?
I've been trying to tell you all along, but you won't listen, and now it may be too late for us. She is going to kill you all. You, the sergeant, and all of your men.
That little girl, all by herself?
I expect she has allies by now. This may have been what they were planning all along. I had to run from the camp a few days ago.
Oh, this is just some Nazi propaganda going mad.
Does that sound like propaganda, Major?
Foreman, what the hell's going on?
We're getting hit, sir. I was standing next to Kowalski from Charlie Company. We had just started through the woods to check out some movement in the brush. Kowalski was covering my reconnoiter, and then,
We heard the gunfire. What were you shooting at?
to be honest, I was shooting at a shadow. All I could see was Kowalski standing there 1 minute. He had the BAR at the ready. Then the trees just reached out and took him into the shadows. I heard him scream and just started shooting in that direction.
Oh, that's nonsense.
Oh, I wish it were, Major. I've been in this unit since D-Day, and I've never seen anything like it. I checked the bushes where I saw him disappear, but all I found was blood. Lots and lots of blood. Then I heard Simmons and Frank screaming and shooting.
Someone's sizing us up at the perimeter. They must be getting ready for an attack. Maybe it's an independent unit. Nazis on the way home from the front. What, Klaus? I'm getting tired of you laughing at my men dying.
There is little else for me to do since you insist on behaving so laughably.
Why, you...
Ow! To think that men, soldiers that just want to get home from the freezing death at the Russian front, would care enough to want to attack you. It is a ridiculous proposition.
Someone is attacking us. Who is it?
The people in the camp,
What? Why?
because they are no longer the people that they used to be.
HQ! HQ, this is Baker. Come in.
This is Hammer. Go ahead, Baker. Over.
They're all around us, sir. I'm ordering a pullback.
Roger that, Baker. Pull back to the rally point. I'll get Charlie and Abel to cover your exit. Over and out.
It's too late, Major.
Tell me what we're fighting, Klaus.
Abel, this is Hammer. Come in. Over.
I should have seen her for what she was sooner. But how was I to know?
Come in, Abel. Over.
When I offered her to be my consort, she turned me down flat. So I ordered her to be gassed that very day.
Can't raise Abel. Charlie Company, this is Hammer. Come in. Over.
They were holding their own when I left. Massimo was working them down the stream to the rally point.
Charlie, come in.
They're everywhere! They're everywhere! We shoot them and they just keep coming!
Who are they fighting, Klaus? Is it the prisoners?
There she was the next day. I thought the gas had just not killed her. so I ordered and watched her hanging.
Charlie, work your way towards the rally point. Baker and Abel will meet you there.
Why would the prisoners be fighting us, Klaus? What did you do to them?
It was her. Every time she came back. Hanged, gassed, shot, stabbed, she always came back. She is who you are fighting, and you should have run away when you could.
Acknowledge, Charlie. Come in, over.
What about the prisoners?
Oh my god, sir. The prisoners.
Say again, Charlie. Say again, over.
She is unclean. She must be exterminated.
They're eating the bodies. The prisoners are eating the bodies. Open fire, men.
What the hell?
Nosferatu, Major. The undead. They feed on the blood of the living.
You've got to be kidding me.
You, the High Command. I knew you would never believe me, but I have known. It's why your men found me hiding in that pump house.
All units. Retreat toward the main road. Collapse south towards the highway. We'll retreat uphill and call in the cavalry.
They're 2 hours away if they moved right now, sir.
You got any better ideas, Sergeant?
If you can stay alive until dawn, we might have a chance to escape.
All right, that's something. What else you got, Klaus?
If you can stab them in the heart with wood or decapitate them, they will die.
Great. We need sticks, and all we brought was lousy machine guns.
Guns have no effect. They damage the undead tissue, but they cause little pain, and once the Nosferatu feed, they can regenerate.
But they can be killed. Major, we may have a chance, but we have to move right now.
I don't like trusting our lives to this, but we don't have any choice. The men should be reaching the rally point any time now. Let's go.
On your feet, Klaus.
They hunt by smell and sound primarily. I'm hoping with all the blood already spilled and the noise of the battle, we can slip away unnoticed.
Make it back to the truck. Use the radio to call 3rd Platoon.
Roger that. Looks clear outside.
Right. Let's go. Low and slow.
There's the truck, sir.
Great job, Sergeant. I don't see anything moving. Do you?
Nope. Seems undisturbed. Since we didn't leave anyone here, maybe it wasn't important to them.
I don't think you should assume that, Sergeant. She's most clever and quite deadly.
Yeah? Well, maybe it's revenge for all the Jews you guys killed.
Grow up, Sergeant. Hitler didn't just want Jews dead. He killed Poles, Slavs, Russians, homosexuals, artists, and communists. They were all sent to the camps.
And that's why you deserve to lose the war, Klaus. Come on, let's move.
You misunderstand me. I think she volunteered to come to the camp. She found a way to get herself sent here.
Why would she do that, Klaus?
3rd Platoon. 3rd Platoon. This is 42nd Recon. Come in. Over.
For the food, of course. We were sending it to her and her friends literally by the trainload, and when they killed, we simply shoved the bodies in the ovens and didn't notice one dead amongst so many. Well, not until it was too late.
3rd Platoon. 3rd Platoon. This is 42nd Recon. Come in. Over.
There's Flaherty and some of the men from Able. Looks like they're making it back, Major.
Good. Form the men into a perimeter around this truck.
Yes, sir.
3rd Platoon. 3rd Platoon. This is 42nd Recon. Come in. Over.
Hungry. Not hungry.
Radio traffic unclear.
We're formed up, sir. What's left of us, anyway.
3rd Platoon. I say my situation is dire. We are under attack by unknown enemy forces. I have significant losses and am retreating to your position. Do you copy? Over.
The men say that the creatures are staying back, sir. If we can get out of here, we might just make it.
3rd Platoon. Come back. Repeat. Heavy casualties. Retreating to your location. Please arrange reinforcement and medical assistance ASAP. Over.
We still have over 4 hours until daylight, Sergeant.
It's the mountains. We have to get moving uphill. Everyone on the truck.
But, sir, we'll be sitting ducks.
It's the only chance to get the 3rd Platoon. They know we're coming.
Anyone that has grenades, pass them to the rear.
We can make it.
Yeah. We'll just use the grenades to leave a little goodbye present. Harris, put the grenades in the bag with the satchel charge. Toss it with a 3-second delay. Major, punch it!
I think we're gonna...
You might not want to finish that sentence, Major. Let's hope that holds them back for a while.
I never had explosives, so I don't know what they do to vampires.
Blow them back to hell where they belong. We're out of here. That's all that matters. 3rd Platoon, come in. We're en route with multiple wounded.
Hang in there, men. We've seen the worst of it. 3rd Platoon can take it from here.
Why don't they answer? 3rd Platoon. 3rd Platoon, come in. Over. What the hell is going on?
Major, look out! Major, are you alright?
Broken arm, I think, but I'm alright. What about the men?
Most of them made it out okay. What do we do now? We're low on ammo and still about 6 miles from the crossroads.
We hike, and we fight, or we die. It's that simple.
I'm afraid it's not that simple, Major.
Klaus, you Nazi son of
He's not a Nazi anymore, Sergeant.
Heidi! Shoot her, Klaus!
Do we still have a deal, Schatzi?
Yes, Liebchen, of course. You have done well.
What did you do?
He simply chose new monsters to serve, Major. You see, when they stopped sending all those delicious trainloads of food, we got hungry. After we ate all of Klaus's guards, he made a deal. So now, it's your turn.
What do you want?
Dinner.
Horrorcaust. The role of Sergeant Foreman was performed by Zach Guest. Major Hammer was performed by David Robinson. Captain Everton was performed by Seth Leake. Heidi Blut was performed by Hannah Dupre Severance. Klaus was performed by Scott D. Foard. Able Squad Leader was performed by Riley McBride. Baker Squad Leader was performed by Joel Harvey. Charlie Squad Leader was performed by Trey Piper. Written, produced, and created by Scott D. Foard. Music by Chester Dabrowski IV. Sound engineer, Chuck Dickin. Edited by Shana McBride and Scott D. Foard. Directed by Christy Leake and Scott D. Foard. This program is made possible by the support of Little Corner Market, Frostburg, JR's Custom Creations and Screen Printing, Frostburg, Custom Concepts in Vale Summit, the Toad Hall Foundation, the generous support of all our local merchants participating in the Darklands Dollar Discount Program. This program is a work of fiction. Any similarity to anyone living or dead is entirely coincidental. The producers would like to thank WFWM 91.9 and Frostburg State University for their generous cooperation in the production of this program. The Darklands is a cooperative program between the local artists of the Frostburg area. The producers encourage all listeners to support their local public radio station, WFWM 91.9, with financial support, and to log on to this show's website, www.thedarklandshow.com, to view our podcast of this episode. The podcast is an illustrated graphic novel style presentation of the preceding program and is also intended for mature audiences. All music, artwork, and scripts for the Darklands are protected by U.S. copyright law and the respective property of their creators. The Darklands is produced by Misfit Toys Industries in Frostburg, Maryland, and is solely responsible for the content of this program. No rebroadcast or transmission of this program is allowed without the written permission of Misfit Toys Industries. If you'd like to get involved with the Darklands as an artist, actor, or writer, or to provide direct financial support to this program, please visit our website at www.thedarklandshow.com. Please tune in next week for the Darklands Episode 4, Red Devil. The remnants of a failed colony on Mars are struggling home against all odds, only to find that their ship is being overrun with zombie mutants. Thank you for listening.